back to Season 5, Episode 3 of Teed Up, where everyone's a sports expert.
The podcast that makes you care about sports, including President Connolly.
We're an original podcast created and produced by Long Beach State's student-run newspaper, The Long Beach Current. My name is Gianna Echeverria.
My name is Junior Contreras.
And we are prospect hosts of the channel today.
G League.
On the other side, we have our veterans.
Wow.
Maddie G and Naoki.
Been around the block.
Yep, we indeed have. We helped found the show.
5 seasons in.
The GOATs.
And we're finally having a double replacement.
Sheesh.
Wow. This is the first full change out?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We need to have your guys' jerseys hang up
Yeah.
in the Raptors.
I've talked about Raptors since season 1, and it hasn't happened once.
It's okay. We'll figure it out.
I want my UPS sweater back at some point. I donated it to get retired, and I never
In
got
the
it back.
Raptors?
Yeah.
Not in the overalls.
Yeah.
It's okay. We'll figure it out. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. Thank you guys for being here.
Yeah, thank you guys for having
Of
us.
course.
God.
You're doing great.
Well, I guess we might be wondering where Maddie C is. Are we, maybe we're wondering that.
Yeah, he's
Honestly,
currently
He's fine.
clue.
he's in New Orleans right now. No, I'm not gonna say that.
He's fine is what he is.
He's
He's
fine.
at
He's
home
doing fine.
crying. The Warriors lost last night to
That's
LeBron.
true. They got
Classic.
whooped
Yep.
last night.
Yeah,
But before I let you guys take over and host us today, I got some shout outs.
okay.
Ooh, okay.
I got to get political on us.
Nice.
Shout out the cities of Ottawa,
Mm.
Calgary, Vancouver, and Toronto for booing the U.S. national anthem. That was real as fuck. Big thumbs down, on the other hand, though, to Nashville and Jonathan Marchessault. I don't know what's happening. They booed "Oh Canada." Jonathan
Wow.
Marchessault said, "It's bigger than an anthem."
Dang.
What do you know? You're French Canadian.
Mm.
That was all.
We don't stand for maple phobia on this show.
No, we love Canada.
We love
over
Canada
here.
on this show.
Yeah.
Shout out tariffs.
Let's move on to NBA trades. Let's move on to the biggest trade of
from
maybe
tariffs to
NBA
trades.
history. We have Luka traded for AD and
Change.
Yeah.
Some
probably
change.
the biggest trade of NBA history. Who do you guys think won the trade, the Lakers or the Mavs?
Well, neither player has played yet for
Yeah.
their team.
Which is
Luka-
interesting.
Well, Luka's been hurt. He's
Yeah.
still recovering from a calf
Yeah.
injury. AD, I think, has to still go through physicals and clear all that, and then practice obviously with the team. But like Christie's already played with the Mavs. I don't know. It was when we got the initial news.
I was at work,
I was driving.
and my bar director was like, "Yo, Luka to the Lakers?" I was like, "Nah,"
Yeah.
and I walked away. I literally thought he was joking.
Yeah, I remember because I have Shams' Twitter on
Noties
notifications on.
Yeah, sure.
So I saw the first tweet and I was like, what? And then we get on this group FaceTime call with me and my other host on Street Logic Sports. We reacted to the trade too, by the way. And then we get on this group FaceTime call, and then the second tweet comes out. And then Shams goes, no, this is real.
No,
this is not a joke.
Yeah.
Everyone thought he got hacked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone, including myself, I
Yeah,
thought
I
he got
thought
hacked.
he did too.
Yeah.
But initially, it didn't make any sense, right?
Yeah.
The Mavericks, that's your franchise cornerstone player. That's the guy that you went to the finals with just this past summer.
Took you to the finals.
Took you to the finals,
Yeah.
but then once more and more details came out where they were concerned about his conditioning, they were reluctant to give him the supermax contract, the 5 years, 345. So, and I guess Nico Harrison's like, well, we want to compete right now. AD gives us the best position to do that, and we're just like, well, Luka allows you to compete now and in 10 years, but it is what it is. But then also Nico Harrison and Rob Pelinka, they have. They have a working relationship that goes 20 years.
Pelinka dogged him.
No, Pelinka, yeah, he finessed him.
He was walking circles. I heard
Insane.
originally what it was supposed to be connect, and
Yeah.
then he was
Yeah.
like, he's overweight.
Yeah.
And he drinks beer.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sad he's gone though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Lakers fans as a collective was really sad. Was more sad about the Mark Williams trade.
Yes.
Trading away Don Connect than they
Yeah.
were trading away AD.
Did it
Well,
feel
you're
like they
getting
paid
Luka.
more?
I didn't. Yeah, I feel like with trading away AD,
Yeah, you
you're
got
getting Luka in
Luka.
return.
Yeah.
Bye.
That was a
Everybody
lot
see that
for
uni later.
Mark Williams. It
Right,
was
2 firsts.
It was Don Connect to Cam Reddish.
Reddish and one first.
One first round
Yeah,
pick.
in
Yeah.
2031.
Yeah, the Lakers don't have picks anymore.
Literally never.
But I mean, it it's a once in a lifetime kind of trade, right? You saw the media frenzy of like, oh, no superstar is safe anymore.
Yeah.
Anyone can go. That's not the case. Bob Myers was on ESPN yesterday. He was kind of talking about like we're seeing it. The player empowerment thing is still a thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We just saw with Jimmy Butler,
Yeah.
who decided even without a trade clause where he wanted to go.
Yeah.
We saw with Kevin Durant where he was like, I don't want to go to
Yeah.
Golden State.
Yeah.
So, and I think it's the Luka trade is such a unique scenario to where it's just like, what?
Yeah.
Like I don't see Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting traded from the Thunder.
No.
He is super valuable to their timeline and where they're at.
Yeah.
Wemby is, I think, the only
The
Yeah.
face.
true untouchable. Like this, there's nothing that any team can offer the San Antonio Spurs for Victor Wembanyama. You can offer a 4-team trade, and you guys can get LeBron and Curry and KD and Giannis and whatever, and the Spurs still say no to that.
Yeah.
Texas will probably burn down if Wemby and Luka get
Exactly.
Yeah. Something would really go wrong.
They will secede from America.
Yeah.
Literally.
You know,
Literally.
and then Amen Thompson gets traded, and that's when it all that's when it all burns. But
He's a baller.
I think the reason why we see it as like a generational trade is because it was kept so under wraps, and there was no context,
leaks.
there was no leaks, no rumors. Like Luka was happy in Dallas, AD was happy in LA.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I didn't hear anything about like the Mavs being unhappy with his shape or
Yeah.
like his form or his mentality or his work ethic. But I think him being in LA with LeBron helps
It
hopefully
helps.
change that. Hopefully
Yeah.
change that narrative, and then he'll be more useful.
Do you
Yeah.
guys think Lee GM had anything to do with the trade?
Well, he said he was shocked.
Yeah, he said he didn't know, but
I
but
don't think anyone
AD's
knew.
his boy.
yeah.
AD is like probably this is a
I'll
hot,
say
this is
his
a hot take.
closest-
This is the
closest
best
friend.
number 2 that he's had in his career, I
Yeah,
think, in
I
terms
think
of
he is.
the caliber of player that he is. You can throw in a Kyrie, a Dwayne Wade.
I was like Dwayne though.
No, I don't know what Dwayne-
Sure, if you
Yeah.
want to go
Yeah.
there.
But I see where you're coming from. He's like very multifaceted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he's the most versatile of
Yes,
the
yeah.
of the number 2 pairings that he's had in his career. And they went through a lot together. They went through the bubble, they went through COVID and
Yeah.
Kobe's death, and they went through so much
Championships,
yeah.
championship,
Mhm.
fighting for playoff spots,
Yeah.
Post 2020
Injuries.
and
Yeah.
injuries and
Yeah.
all that stuff. And so
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like this is the first decision they've made in a while where he wasn't involved.
Yeah, especially because it doesn't help LeBron like
Well, it's
currently. It's more for the Lakers' future.
it's literally them prepping for him being done.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
literally just saw memes like, I wonder how the Lakers are going to build around LeBron when Luka retires. Because LeBron's going to play forever.
Yeah.
There were other big trades, right? But I feel like this was the first period in Pelinka's tenure as Lakers GM where he kind of really just took the team like, I'm going to just...
He like took an opportunity. Like it was very seize the moment. Like
Well, yeah, and he also just like, no, he finally kind of like grew a pair and just like, no, this is my team. I run the lineups of this team.
Exactly.
like being a Laker fan, I was talking about this with like my friends. Like I don't see Luka in LA. Like he doesn't give me like he's not like Magic. He's not
Yeah.
like Shaq. He's not like Kobe.
Mhm.
Like we don't have
European
star
heritage.
players like
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Yeah.
He's
Like
got-
maybe Powell.
but
Yeah.
But Powell was so much more well-rounded and like gorgeous.
I still
and
think
love
Luka
it.
stays though.
But
I think he signs an extension.
I think
He would, yes,
Yeah,
he
I
will
think
for sure.
does.
He's got a potential Slovenian best friend playing in the same building. Like the biggest hockey player in LA is
yeah.
Slovenian.
oh right.
Yeah, like
There
he's
you
literally
go.
linking up with
Okay.
a countryman.
Are they like actually? Do we know? Do they have the relationship outside of?
I don't know,
I'm
yet,
sure they
but I'm
will.
sure they
I'm
will.
sure they will,
Like
yeah.
we get to
They
speak
are,
the
yeah.
language.
Yeah, I forget.
But then we talked about this on our show on Street Logic Sports, because we see Giannis in Milwaukee, small market. We see Jokic in Denver, another small market. Giannis was like, "Yeah, I want to see Jokic in New York, and I want to see Luka in LA." And he wants all the Europeans to be striving in big markets
yeah,
and giving the Europeans a recognition that they rightfully deserve.
yeah.
I do like Giannis and Jokic will be free agents in 2027 in just 2 summers.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
So
I think Giannis leaves.
He does leave. I think he
Yeah.
will leave. Jokic could leave, so he's just like, oh, screw it. I'm gonna go
Jokic
team
might
up,
come with Luka.
Gosh,
team up with my homie.
that guy's out of shape.
You want to talk about out of shape? That guy.
that guy
Yeah.
is. That guy's fat.
But he
That guy
balls.
has a beer belly.
But that guy, he's
he
a walking
likes
30.
horses
That's why.
more than he likes basketball,
Yeah.
and
Could care
he
less.
doesn't
It
want to
doesn't
play.
matter.
Homie
It doesn't
drank
matter.
soda since birth.
Yeah.
He was drinking soda every day since birth.
When he goes to the hospital, they don't give him like, you know,
IV.
Yeah, they give him like sugar and like beer and like wheat or
Hey,
something.
but he's still a walking 30,
Yeah.
12, and 9 player.
When he like runs up and down the court, he's like, it looks so uncomfortable to
Yeah.
be in that body.
He was like a 24-hour fitness unk.
Yeah, he totally
Doesn't he have like one of the best 3-point percentages
Yeah.
in the league?
right
He's just
now.
like a hucker.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's like shooting like
He's like-
50% on
Shoot, like, half court.
Yeah,
does
full
not care.
court shots.
He doesn't care. He's like, I could probably make it from here.
He's just like whatever.
it's
Screw it, brother. I make.
It's a little game for him, literally.
Do you think the vice GM had anything to do with it? The Mavs.
Um.
I saw he was 300 points ahead of Luka all time.
Was
He's the same guy who took the beer out of his hand.
it Michael
last year.
Finley?
Yeah.
Yeah. Michael
Took
Finley.
the beer out of Luka's hand last year.
I don't know.
He did. That's some real hater stuff.
I know
man.
that's some deeply
That's
rooted,
To stay
petty.
fourth all
Yeah,
time in the Mavs
that's
scoring.
yeah. You're not even top 3, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's legacy.
Hey, you do what you got to do, bro. Whatever floats your boat. But Jimmy Butler is a Golden State Warrior as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
That's a big one.
That's a huge one.
I think the Warriors got scammed though, signing him for that 120 million extension.
2 years. He's mainly
Overpaid.
like $60 million a year.
Yeah,
Damn.
don't see that
Not for
as a
Jimmy.
positive.
He's
for the
35.
Warriors.
Yeah,
I think he's the
that's-
most overrated superstar. I don't think he's a superstar. I think he's just a star.
okay.
But
I
you
think he's a
can't
cancer.
deny what he provides for you come playoff time, right? He took the
See,
Miami
that's the
Heat
thing.
teams to
I
two
feel
finals.
like we glorify his 2020 playoff run and the run against the Celtics that he had too much, and we kind of get a little delusional on thinking that he could actually lead a team to like win the finals. I don't think he can.
I mean, he could never get over that hump, right?
Yeah,
it
I
was
don't
always like conference finals or finals and then just
Exactly.
lose there. And I mean, he did a lot for
Oh
the
yeah,
city
he
of
did.
Miami.
No, yeah, he
you
did.
know what I
Definitely.
mean? I think he has like 7 of the 10 greatest Miami Heat performances of all time. And this is like Shaq played there, D Wade played there, LeBron
Yeah.
played there in his
Yeah.
best years. I mean, like I said, you can't really deny what he provides as a playoff performer.
Mhm.
And with a team like Golden State, he doesn't have to put up 40 points
Yeah.
and 11 rebounds and
Yeah.
4 steals in a playoff game. He
Right.
has Steph Curry.
Yeah.
See, like they provide what they both critically needed for each other throughout their careers. Is Steph Curry has always needed a guy that can alleviate pressure offensively.
Yes.
Because right now he's getting triple teamed
Yeah. It's,
Yeah.
and putting up 30 shots a game and it's not going well.
Yeah.
So and not Dre.
He's working overtime.
And Jimmy has always needed a guy that can alleviate pressure off of him
Yeah.
offensively too. Because in those Miami Heat teams, besides Tyler Hero,
Yeah.
who's
Yeah.
not anywhere near Stephen Curry,
No.
you know, didn't have a lot of offensive help. So
Yeah.
he still has a defensive anchor behind him. He had Bam in Miami. Now he's got Draymond Green in Golden State.
Yeah, I feel like they needed another offensive, like, I guess you could say weapon. Steph is just getting
Yeah.
tired. He's getting overworked. Like, they
Yeah,
needed
he has
someone for, like,
Yeah.
other.
He has
That
Like,
was
they needed
supposed to be Dennis
shots.
Schroeder when they traded for him earlier in the season, but he's been terrible.
Right.
He was traded
Not gonna cut it.
through 4 teams in 24 hours.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I was like Jazz to,
Yeah,
and then
to
ended up at the
Detroit.
Yeah, he's
Raptors.
in the
Raptors.
Yeah.
He's back in Toronto now.
Yeah.
But
That's crazy.
now Andrew Wiggins gets to play in Miami, which I
Mhm.
think is a very underrated part of
I
this
feel
deal.
really bad for Wiggins.
I don't.
But I think him playing in Miami will definitely be good for his career.
Yeah.
But the way he's leaving Golden State, I feel like that hurts him.
For sure.
He's been through a lot of things. in
He
Golden
has.
State.
Yeah. Aw.
He was an all-star.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say influential, honestly.
No, it revived his career for sure. He was
Yeah.
going on the trajectory of all-time number 1 pick bust,
Bust.
draft
Yeah.
bust. Like
Yeah.
talk about, he was compared to Jordan coming out of college and high school. He was
Yeah.
called Maple Jordan.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
he had insane
He
athleticism
was
coming out of Kansas.
Really hyped.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I want to go back to Schroeder really quick.
Okay.
Did you see his quote?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it was
saw his-
before he got traded
Yeah.
4 times as well, which makes it even more fucked up.
Wait, what quote?
Schroeder had said to
He compared.
journalists that the NBA trade deadline is modern day slavery. At the
Oh,
end
I
of the
saw
day.
that,
Yeah.
bro.
And then he got traded 4 times in one day.
I'm
That's
like, bro,
crazy.
what?
Not a good
Wow.
You're
one.
getting,
Yeah.
getting paid millions to play basketball, bro. Please. Like, talking more about the Lakers' future, though. Getting rid of Dalton Connect.
Yeah.
Sad.
We got Mark Williams,
Yeah.
who's also good for the Lakers' future, though. A lot of people don't know who Mark Williams is.
Yeah, he was
because
a
he plays for Charlotte.
he's a
Yes,
solid he was a solid player at Charlotte. He
He's solid.
He's
doesn't have
huge.
the greatest injury record. He's been in and out of lineups quite a bit.
He's young.
He is young.
Great shot blocker.
Super young.
Just
Super
very good
big.
defense,
He's a
yeah.
big dude, but
Super big.
he does have some effort issues from what I've seen.
Yes, lack of hustle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is what the Lakers need is hustle.
Yeah,
And which
100%.
the Lakers
But I
have
feel
been
like-
doing, though. They've been hustling on defense. We got Vando back.
That's true.
Yeah.
We've been playing beautiful D. We've seen it against the Warriors, but we ended up choking that lead. But it's all good. That's how Laker games go. If you watch the Lakers, they get up big, and they always go back down, and then they'll come back.
Honestly, that's what the Lakers need, right? Is they need the Vandos, the Ruiz,
Yes.
the Dorian Finney-Smiths to step up defensively because Luka and Austin Reeves aren't stopping anyone.
Yeah.
No.
They're not stopping anyone from scoring. They're not
No.
stopping you or
No.
you
No.
or you or me.
No.
So-
They're not stopping anyone.
I think role players are the
Super
biggest
critical.
advantage that you could have. We've seen it with your Celtics last year. That role players can
Yeah.
lead your team from being a first-round exit to making the finals.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to get into the Celtics right now. We've been
Yeah. Took a
poor
bad,
this year,
little
but
bad out last night.
it is what it is. Let's wait till April, May, and June.
I think you guys
Sure.
should make the finals. You guys will be fine.
I don't know.
I don't think the Cavs got that dog in them.
I'm starting to
Yeah.
I'm starting to
They're not gonna
sway
finish
into the
like that.
boat. I'm starting to sway into the side of like trade JB, please.
Really?
Oh.
Trade Jaylen
Oh.
Brown. I don't want him on my team.
Your finals
Really?
MVP?
I don't want him on my team.
Wow.
Why?
Give it call it
I want him on my
Recency-
team.
call
What?
it recency bias, call it whatever you want.
Yeah.
He's has the same role he had last season.
Well, yeah.
It's be the 1B, 1A in some lineups
Mhm.
to Jason Tatum. He
Mhm.
still does that.
Yeah.
But now last year he was one of the best defensive wings in the league.
Incredible.
Now he has the defensive awareness of Helen Keller. Homie gets beat on box outs. He gets beat one pass away, leaving open threes, letting dudes drive on him. He let Amen Thompson muscle him out
Yeah.
for a game-winning layup.
Yeah.
You know
that
how-
game was
A layup.
insane.
You know how
Yeah.
pissed I was? I was like,
Yeah.
dude, you're
Yeah.
the guy that everyone's like, oh, this is the 1A. It's not Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum is still playing defense. He's still rebounding. Granted, he's not shooting well,
No.
but he's never shot well. That's just who he
Yeah.
is. He's still a great playmaker. JB, apart from scoring and defense, he offers close to nothing. And he's only doing half of that. And he's not even doing the good half at a good level. He's
Yeah.
still super inefficient. He's still turnover prone. Like, honestly, he's making $50 million.
Yeah, I don't know what changed either.
I don't know. I feel like a
don't
part
know.
of it is the finals run and the playoff run.
I
All
think
the
so.
hardware kind of got in his
The
head a
hype
little
got to
bit.
him.
Or, like,
a little
just
maybe.
his lack.
Like he's just not as hungry,
No,
right?
yeah,
Like
not at all. That's
Jay-
what I love about
Which
Tatum.
I thought he would be, though, because he didn't make Team USA.
he didn't make Team
Yeah.
USA.
I don't know if he cared.
I don't know. He was a little
Like-
petty in the
Yeah.
summertime.
he was.
Yeah, but I feel like he's kind of someone. I mean, he surrounds himself with Kanye West. Like I feel like
Yeah.
he's very much.
He's a very intellectual dude.
yeah,
Don't get it
I mean,
twisted.
yeah, Berkeley.
Yeah,
You know,
he's
Berkeley.
a smart man.
He
Berkeley.
gives talks at Harvard from time
Yeah.
to time.
Yeah.
He's like a chess master
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah, he's like very intellectual,
Yeah.
and I feel like
Well, like,
maybe he stopped saving as much space.
Like,
for
honestly,
his
like, I would
basketball
take-
team.
I would trade Jaylen Brown. I would give him to the Lakers and give me Rui Hachimura and Vando
yeah,
and
right.
Austin Reeves. I'll take that
Yeah.
for a Jaylen Brown. I'll
Yeah.
take that package.
I'll send that ASAP.
I'll
Give
send
me
him.
Hey, put him with LeBron. He'll
Look,
figure
yeah,
out his
please.
attitude.
I'll,
What?
I'll send them to Houston for an Amen Thompson and Atari Eason. Like, I'll take that deal. Give me that all day long.
Sorry,
Guys who are
Houston.
hungry.
So,
no.
yeah, just guys that like want to play basketball.
Right, that want to be there.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know. DeAndre Hunter is also now a
DeAndre
Cleveland Cavalier.
Hunter, yeah. That's a beautiful move for the
Oh,
Cavs. Speaking more
yeah.
about role players and
Yeah.
accelerating your team, DeAndre Hunter will be that guy for the Cavs now.
Yeah.
That makes them deeper.
Yeah.
And they didn't really give up that much.
They just
right?
gave up George Niang. And,
Yeah.
Karis LeVert was there.
And Karis LeVert had
Six
a
man.
bad game
Yeah.
like last night. or
He
2
has
nights
he has
ago,
consistency issues,
Yeah,
Karis
he
LeVert
does.
does, but he always balls against the Celtics.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that much.
he do.
But no, DeAndre Hunter's a good pickup. He's an upgrade over Isaac Okoro, who currently starts at their 3 spot, or
Yeah.
Max Strus, whoever you want to put in there. And DeAndre Hunter, the only thing with DeAndre Hunter is he has had health concerns throughout the course of his career. He's missed 20-plus games every season of his career. And this is a guy coming out of Virginia that was touted as like a perennial 3-and-D wing.
Yeah.
Like he has some Jaylen Brown comps. Like he's a great shooter. He's a good, a great defender, versatile defender. He can guard 1 through 4, some 5 in lineups. But I mean, it was the deadline day was not as
it wasn't
as eventful as the days prior.
Oh my gosh, I think also like a lot of these trades were really big, but because the Luka trade happened, they were like kind of drowned out by the noise.
Sure.
Like
even the Super Bowl got drowned out.
Literally literally forgot it was happening.
Yeah.
I mean, not actually, but there was so much happening.
And
I hope Luka leaving Dallas makes Patrick lose.
I forgot that the Grammys happened.
Oh, the Grammys were bombed. The Grammys were bombed.
Kendrick shouted out Long Beach though.
Hey, he did. I'm wearing a
Shout out
Canadian
UK.
tux
Did you see
for
the
my
promo?
man.
That promo
The
was
men's basketball
beautiful.
promo was crazy.
That was good.
Oh, that was cool.
Kendrick, please be the ASI concert this year.
we don't want T-Pain anymore, bro.
T-Pain put on a show though, but
Speak
that's
for
not
yourself.
topic. Yeah.
Speak for
Nah,
I
bro.
love
Yeah,
T-Pain.
T-Pain put on a show.
He did.
But-
He did ball.
I love it.
Who was the other one that came the year after?
Sway
The one
Lee.
that just
gone.
West. Oh yeah.
Sway Lee.
Yeah. He
That's
put on a
right.
pretty good
Sway
performance
Lee
too.
was
yeah.
here.
Sway Lee was
Sway
here.
Lee, yeah.
Sway Lee was here. That's
Wow.
right.
Love that.
Wow.
You could go to your fish break, I think.
I got transition.
All right.
You
Okay. Hit us with a transition.
It's nothing like last week, but we got some prospects in the building.
Right.
Yeah.
Got to show you guys the ropes.
Right.
I'm not going to help you with your plans for next season, but I'm expecting another break.
Yep.
Okay.
Hold up to the magnitude of what these are.
You can decide amongst yourselves who wants to lead that.
We'll collab.
But it's got to
Yeah.
happen. You need something,
Yeah.
and it's got to
something.
work. It's hard.
It's either got to be really funny or phallic. That's the criteria.
It is the
Okay.
criteria.
Okay.
Speaking of which, today, fish break.
Cool.
Got a good one. Got a full one. Starting off the NBA Reddit thread.
Mm.
Looking for a punny name for his fish.
Okay.
Some user pulled out 5 of these. We
Okay.
got Ka'ahi Leonard.
Okay. I like it.
Solid.
Right.
Dennis Codman.
I like it.
I like
yeah,
that one.
was-
That's a
one's
good one.
smooth.
Finns Carter.
Okay.
I like it.
That's a good one.
Swim Duncan.
Mm,
That
I
one
like
might be my
that.
favorite.
That one's
I like
good.
that.
My
I like that.
favorite.
Yeah, that one might be the favorite.
Tyrese Halibut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Tyrese Halibut's good.
Tyrese
Yeah, that
Halibut's
one's good.
good.
I really like Dennis Codman.
Dennis
Dennis
Codman.
Dennis Codman, I think that's my
It's
second
in the
favorite.
middle. Like, you have a name before and after the fish reference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
well timed.
Considering there was a guy in the NBA actually named John Salmons.
Yes.
That was an NBA player.
Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher,
Wait,
Mark
yeah.
Fish.
Mark Fish. This is true.
Yeah.
There's some names.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Tyrese Halibut takes the cake for me.
Or you could go the
Valid.
easy way. You could go your boy Mike Trout.
That's
Nah,
true.
baseball. Nah. Real talk though. Paul George.
Okay.
What he did for the Oklahoma Fishing in the Schools program.
Oh yeah.
Real.
Real.
Donated $4,200. Help those kids out there in Oklahoma fish.
Hey.
Shout out Paul.
Shout out UPG.
And speaking of NBA players fishing, bubble season. There was a Golf Digest article about this, and he wasn't very happy. He was talking about how it shows that NBA players have fragile egos. But
Okay.
during the bubble, they stocked the lake, I guess, with bass for them to fish.
Yeah.
So they had something to do. And this guy was like,
Oh yeah.
this Golf Digest article is just talking about how it shows their egos are fragile and they need fish in the lake for them.
I remember
I don't get
seeing
what that
videos of like Ben Simmons going out
Yeah,
there
Ben
and
said-
fishing
they're
during
like,
the
that's
Yeah.
the
bubble.
only thing that he could catch.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
bass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bass. It was literally just stocked with bass.
That's great.
Yeah.
And then, Aidan, I'm going to need your help on this one, but put up D'Angelo Russell showing off his octopus playing drums. You
Wait.
just got to show it.
What the hell? What is this?
This is my octopus playing drums. If you can tell. If you can't, you're probably just a hater.
What the hell is that?
What the hell is that?
He turns it around. He goes, "Yeah, this is my octopus playing drums."
I just saw I
So
just saw
funny.
it.
It's like 2
I don't
years
know what
old.
this is. What
It's
is
so
this?
good.
He's like so proud of it too.
And then the more pressing part, and it's going to get difficult.
Mm.
Let's see if you guys can actually put any numbers on the board. I picked out 8 of the names. I want to see if you guys can get 4.
Okay.
NBA players to have played for the Shanghai Sharks.
See,
Do
I
they-
guess they're
do
just
they-
terrible.
This is where the memes
Do they
about this
currently
team should
play in the
come
NBA, or
through.
are they
No,
all
these are former
previously?
NBA
Okay.
players.
Former?
And are they like
These are all players I know, and I've never watched a single full game of basketball in my life.
right?
What?
Okay.
Is one of them Andre Blatch?
No.
Okay.
I can give out hints for some.
I know one of
Okay.
them is Yao.
One's Yao.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so we're trying to get 4. One's Yao.
yeah.
Okay.
See, these are players that you would know.
Disgraced Maverick.
Disgraced Maverick?
I would say disgraced.
Oh, what's his name?
Mark Cuban had to help him out.
What's his name?
Delonte
the
West.
dude. Yes.
Delonte West.
Delonte, still homeless.
Still homeless.
Still homeless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's like a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Practically his next one. Straight YouTuber slash like
Nate Robinson?
no
Oh,
white boy.
this
can
guy
shoot. He's
currently.
a white guy can shoot. And I feel like he was just known for like making videos and like playing randoms.
Oh,
Big in college. Wasn't good in the NBA.
What college did he play for?
I don't watch basketball.
He doesn't
Like
watch
it is
basketball.
college. He plays 3-on-3. He plays 3-on-3
He plays 3-on-3 now? 3-on-3 now?
for like USA.
Now?
I think so.
Oh, he played before?
Went to BYU. 2011, 10th overall pick.
Jimmer Fredette.
Jimmer Fredette.
that's a tree.
He plays there now.
Yeah.
He like drops like 40 points a game. I should have guessed as Jimmer.
And then the other one,
Uh,
Miami Heat. That's where I know him from. Miami Heat. Sounds like a Star Wars name.
Sounds like a Star Wars name.
I feel like he's a coach or has coached. I'll tell you if he's coached.
Udonis Haslam.
No.
That's a good Star Wars name.
That is a
I'm
good
trying to
Star
think of a
Wars.
Star Wars
Udonis?
name that's played on the Miami Heat.
Not a coach. Italian. Or he's Argentinian.
Hello?
Played for the Rockets, Suns, Pacers, Raptors, Nets.
So he didn't play for the Heat?
I was wrong. I'm thinking of a different guy for the Heat. Who has a
Yeah.
similar name.
Luis Scola.
Yes.
Dang, that's
Luis
a good one.
Scola.
Is that 4?
I don't know.
That is 4.
That
Well,
is
Yao
4.
Ming, I told you.
Yeah. Last one.
Last one.
Okay.
Do you think we could get one more?
I think you can get this one. I just got to make
you
sure.
me.
guessing them, yeah.
I got to make sure I know
It's
who this
okay.
is. We're talking about Luka being overweight. This guy kind of took over social media for being overweight during the last couple years, but he was a walking bucket, and I'm pretty sure he was a G Leaguer. Played for the Grizzlies?
Zach Randolph.
No.
Grizzlies overweight.
I'm pretty sure it's the Grizzlies. Let me make sure.
Marcusol?
Nope. Grizzlies. It was the
True.
Grizzlies. Memphis Grizzlies, 2022, 2023.
Oh, wow.
Wait,
and
That's
then
recent.
the 76ers for 23, 24.
And now he plays in Shanghai?
G League Rookie of the Year
That's actually me.
in 2023.
That was a good one.
I remember this guy being a big name. Like, people were talking about him. Because I feel like he dropped like 30.
Or Memphis.
Memphis and then
He
And
put
he's-
up 40 points.
Memphis
First
and then
player in NBA history to
Oh,
put
oh
up
my
40
gosh.
points
I
and
don't
10
know his
rebounds in a
name,
first
but I know who
career
you're
start.
talking about. That's
He has
crazy. He's
dreads.
playing in Shanghai now, though.
He's young.
Oh
40 points, 10
my
rebounds in his
gosh.
first start
He has
in the
dreads?
NBA.
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking. He's light skinned.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know his name.
What's his name?
Oh, Kenny Lofton.
yes.
Lofton Jr.
Kenny Lofton Jr.
Dang, he's playing for the Sharks. That's crazy.
Yeah.
He was big in college
Yeah.
when he was at UNC.
The other names I knew on the list, Gilbert Arenas,
Oh,
Wow.
Agent Zero.
Eric Bledsoe,
Eric Bledsoe.
Baby Braun.
and Michael Beasley.
I met Michael Beasley.
I remember that.
Those are the other Shanghai Sharks I knew.
I knew those ones. Yeah.
They got some names.
Those are
Wow.
good names, bro.
Those are good names.
Wow.
Thank you, Matt.
You're welcome. You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Bring it back to America.
Oh, actually, talking
Oh.
prospects.
Oh.
Jay Long.
Our
Jonathan
boy.
Long, Long Beach State legend,
Yeah, former dirtbag.
former dirtbag,
First baseman.
Oh.
first baseman. I
Okay.
have a feeling he might make it to spring training this year.
Really?
I think he's on the verge of getting a call up soon.
Who do you go?
Is he on the Cubs, right?
He's on the Cubs.
Yeah.
I pulled up his stats from Arizona Fall League because he had had a breakout there.
Mm-hmm.
425 batting
425.
average,
Oh.
662 slug, 1,088 OPS,
Those are good.
6 home runs, 19 RBIs.
Dang.
He's already made it up to Double-A.
Wow.
Dang.
And
Nice.
people in the Cubs organization are super high on the kid.
When did he graduate?
He was here
He was here
A
last
year.
year.
Our first year.
Oh,
years
wow.
ago,
2 years ago.
He wasn't here last
Oh,
year.
really?
Yeah.
That's not.
We had 3 kids drafted.
Graham
oh,
Osman.
Yeah.
Graham Osman, Connor Burns, Jonathan Long.
Yeah.
Jonathan Long, actually,
He's the one that's-
putting it together.
Getting it together.
Graham was a
I love
pitcher.
Graham was a pitcher.
Connor was a catcher. And then
Jay Long was a walk-on.
He was a walk-on.
Walk-on, and he's looking. He might
He
make the show.
might make the.
He
I
might make
love
the
that.
show.
Come
Give him a
on.
little prospect talk.
Good for him. I love
Alright.
It's
that.
hard to make it to the MLB.
You know what's even harder? Winning NFL MVP.
Yeah.
If her name is Josh Allen.
Or getting accolades at all, even if you go 14-2 after being projected to only win maybe 6 or 7 games.
Yeah. Shout out
And
him.
after being a backup.
We called it last week.
Hmm.
We called it last week on the show.
That's Sam Darnold. but
No, Josh Allen. Get
Oh.
your
Oh,
get your
yeah.
MVP.
Yeah.
Get you some hardware.
Okay.
It did happen.
It did happen.
It did.
I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
I saw Tom Brady voted for Lamar
Wow.
Word.
And people are
It's
kind of
division
saying,
rival.
Because he voted for.
It was like Emmanuel Acho
Word?
and Dan Orlovsky who gave Josh Allen the win. I'm pretty sure.
Where you can
There you
see
go.
who votes for who.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's pretty public who the media votes for. They did it with the
Oh, wow.
NBA also, who they vote for.
Yeah.
So I know people weren't convinced on Josh Allen's win, but hey.
He did a lot more. He did more with less.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
it makes
did.
sense, right? Yeah.
Yes,
Like,
And
who
100%.
was important to their team,
Yeah.
and then give Lamar first team All Pro.
Sure.
Like, he had the better stats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're not
100%.
arguing.
I think
Yeah.
No,
playoffs
he
also
didn't.
had a factor, even though playoffs isn't supposed to be a factor in it. But I think after the Bills beat the Ravens in the playoffs,
Yeah, I think that was.
I think that solidified.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't really a question mark.
But then
anymore.
also, like, I mean, James Cook and Derrick Henry is not a comparison, right? Derrick
Mm-mm,
Henry is an
not at
S tier running
all.
back, but James Cook is great. He's like
James
an A
Cook
tier running back,
is.
but
Yeah. But,
you know,
gotta-
Derrick Henry's
Derrick Henry's in a
Henry.
league of his own, right? And
Tight end and receiver.
tight end and receivers,
Same
like,
thing.
yeah. I mean,
not a
Yeah.
competition.
They both fumbled the ball,
Both
they choked
both
the
the tight
game.
ends had blunders in the playoffs.
Oh my
so
god, terrible ones,
Yeah.
game-losing ones. Like,
yeah. And then the other one, I mean, Lamar has Zay Flowers. Josh Allen has Khalil Shakir,
Keon Coleman.
Keon Coleman,
yeah.
Amari Cooper, for some reason, Curtis
Yeah.
Samuel.
I'm just happy for Josh.
I'm happy for
No,
him.
Yeah.
He seems like one of the better guys in the league.
Oh, for sure.
Like, have you
He
seen how
looked-
much money they donate?
yeah.
He looked beat when they lost to the Chiefs.
Yeah, I know.
He was just
It was
like,
devastating.
I think he should have drove down
Just
that
head
field though.
down.
He had time.
It wasn't his fault though. He put the ball in the hands.
yeah, he placed
I don't
it.
know.
Right in the midst, man. He did have to come back for it though. Kincaid did.
Yeah,
It's
but
not,
like,
it's not an
It
ideal.
wasn't a on the dot throw, bro.
I mean, it was pretty close
wasn't
on the
in
dot
stride.
for what?
for what the situation,
The
was
situation
off
was.
his back foot,
Yeah.
like
Off back foot, like three defenders in
Sure.
his face.
But still, it wasn't an absolute dime where it was
Yeah.
catchable. It's still a hard catch.
it was
But
still a first down. Though.
Sad.
It was still a first down,
Yeah.
but
Sad.
shout out Pat Surtain,
Yeah.
defensive player of the year.
First cornerback in a while.
First, yeah, he was by far the best
Oh, yeah.
corner. I mean, you
Oh
can
my gosh,
make an
yeah.
argument for Derek Stingley, who also had a phenomenal
Yes.
year as a
Yeah.
corner.
Yeah.
Who won? Saquon, my boy,
Offensive player of the
offensive
year.
player of the year. Come on, man, and Saquon we
Obvious.
trust.
Obvious rookie of the year awards. Obvious.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels
And Jared Verse.
Well,
both
Quinion.
well deserved.
I'm an Eagles fan. I'm a little biased,
Oh
but
my God, you're an Eagles and a Celtics fan?
yep.
We talked about this last
Philly
week. He
and
reps the worst
Boston.
cities in sports.
I read,
So
and my family's from Peru, so
You're just a bully. You just could have said you could have started with "I'm a bully."
have
And-
I done that this show?
No,
I don't
I'm
think
just
so.
saying.
No, but who else? What are the other? Okay, this is the one that I kind of have a gripe with.
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold. No, what? Joe Burrow won comeback player of the year.
Okay.
I texted it in our group chat that I have with my guys, and I was like, why did this happen?
What did he come back from?
That's what I'm saying. And then he was like, oh, you kind of had to come back from like a major injury. He's like, what major injury? He had like a.
I thought he missed like 3 weeks.
Yeah,
at
and
the end of the
also
year.
like Geno Smith and Joe Flacco were the two previous winners who came back
From being ass.
from
Yeah.
being bad,
Yeah.
which is what Sam Darnold just did, was come
Yeah,
back from being
From
bad.
being like
Yeah.
unrecognizable
I
name
genuinely think they
to being
only-
like a household name.
Yeah, I think they only gave it to Joe because they started off their season bad, and they
But he
just,
missed the playoffs.
Yeah, and they just came back. But
He had a
that's it.
triple crown receiver and missed the
Yeah,
playoffs.
I
Like,
still
know it
don't
wasn't his
think
fault.
he deserved
It's
it.
aura.
Sam Darnold, USC legend, he deserved that.
From
the
Player
mud.
of
He
the year.
did. Yeah.
Did you hear the Jets joke
His season
from
was
Snoop
well.
Dogg?
No.
Snoop Dogg said something about the only reason Sam Darnold was able to come back and finally be good is he escaped the Jets. And then there's people talking about him
Probably
maybe
true.
going back to the Jets.
Oh my God.
No way. I don't.
It's a
Jets
lot.
I don't
fans
think
loved
he
him.
should.
It's a lot better. It's a lot better off than when he was first there.
Yeah.
His wide receiver one was Jamison Crowder.
I just think he's been disrespected. his whole
Yeah, I
career.
don't think he
I've
should
always
go
been
back to
high
the
on
Jets,
Darnold.
I know you have. I know you have.
And, you
man.
know,
To USC boy.
I said he was going to win MVP.
Yeah.
That was really.
Yeah,
good
I don't
take.
think he was that close, but
He got a vote.
he got a
He got an MVP vote.
It was looking like it for a couple weeks.
Honestly, when you first mentioned that before the season even started, it looked like a far fetch, but it looks good now.
Some weeks.
Thought out.
Also, his coach won Coach of the Year.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Like-
That sucks.
Makes no sense.
It's almost like getting like accolades from someone else's accolades.
Yeah.
Like you were really good, but we're gonna give it to your coach.
Yeah.
To show you that you were really good.
Like we were talking about it last night, but the scriptwriters wrote a tragedy.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like legitimately,
They
For sure.
they don't want him to win.
Darnold finally gets to play, puts up not even relatively good stats, like good stats.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
Like
good
top
stats.
10 quarterback in the
Yeah.
league stats.
Great games.
And then his reward is losing comeback player of the year, and most likely being a backup quarterback
Joe-
again next year.
To Joe Burrow, by the way.
I just think
Yeah.
he might be a backup quarterback again next year.
I don't think the Vikings should do that.
I think they're going to start JJ.
I think you start
should.
Darnold.
They should I think
JJ
they start JJ.
It's
JJ
gonna
will
pass the
prove why
torch.
he will be a bust. Sam Darnold is the better option.
Yeah,
than
it's
JJ.
like Darnold has
I
to
think
move
JJ's
to a
the
new
best.
team, or
He's gonna ask for a lot of money. You're not gonna get him back for the
Sam?
same contract that you just got him for.
True.
no.
I don't
Like,
know
what
about a
team's gonna
lot. I
pay?
think
That was a
I think
chill
good amount.
contract.
He was a good contract that he was on.
Yeah,
and
it
he's
was
paying
chill.
JJ how much money?
And they also have Daniel Jones still.
Yeah, okay, Daniel, bro.
As
He's-
far as like, I'm not talking about starting, but they're not going to keep Sam to back up,
Yeah.
No.
and they're going to
No,
want
I
to start
wanna-
JJ. It's
I
like,
wanna
where does
see
Sam Darnold fit?
I want
The
to just see
Raiders?
Sam succeed.
The Jets. How
Yeah,
many teams really need a starting quarterback?
I think
quite a few actually.
Yeah.
Who do you got?
Jets,
Giants,
Raiders,
Titans.
Giants,
Titans.
Titans.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Browns.
Cannot stay with Levis.
Browns.
Browns
Okay, there's some
bad.
options.
Browns
Yeah.
bad. They need to get rid of that Deshaun. Like they need to get rid of the
Browns
Deshaun
Browns
deal. That
desperately
needs to
need a
go.
quarterback.
Sam
for sure.
Darnold and Miles Garrett to the Raiders. Who says no? And Cooper Cup. Tom Brady's running the show.
He doesn't
I
have
think the
that
Raiders
much
go with
pull.
Russell.
Wait, I'm sorry. All of them to the Raiders?
Yeah.
No.
Build a team.
Okay, I don't.
They have the
think-
money.
I don't think
They're
they
in
should
Vegas.
They
like.
do.
I don't think they should exacerbate anything and get Miles Garrett.
What do they have?
Well, I
To
just feel
offer.
like the only thing that they do have to offer is defense. If they have
Yeah,
anything at
that's
all, why would you like
And Brock
make your
Bowers.
defense
Yeah.
really, really good if you still have no offensive weapons?
Because you're going to get Cooper Cup. And Sam
Exactly.
Darnold
So
to
that's
play
what you
with
should
They
Brock
focus
Bowers.
your
They only
energy
have
on.
Max Crosby.
Yeah, but he's like,
Could you imagine pairing up Max Crosby and Miles Garrett?
it would be
That's filthy.
villainous.
That's
It would be
disgusting.
malicious.
team.
Like,
Like, you want to full rebuild that org
Oh
quick.
my gosh.
Which I feel like that's
O'Connell.
what they're going to do.
I don't know. I think
Minshew.
Miles goes to a contender though.
yeah,
I
not
think
the
he
Raiders.
goes-
Yeah, he's not going to go to the Raiders. They're
Not
not going to win a
Philly.
Super Bowl.
Come to Philly,
I
big
think
guy.
he goes to
Come to Philly, big dog.
the team you guys eliminated, the Commanders.
Oh, I was about to say. Which one?
Oh.
But where I do want to see him go is to the Bills.
yeah,
Bills want to stop Mahomes. You get Miles Garrett.
yeah.
That's true.
I'd like to
that's
see
part
Miles
to the
Garrett go to the
Bills.
I
That'd be
think,
kinda
Lions.
disgusting.
I think the Bills should be trying their hardest to really get Miles Garrett to beat Mahomes, man. But
Miles Garrett to the Lions.
Nah, they have Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah.
Who
He's coming
he'll
back.
come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Aiden Hutchinson more than Miles Garrett. That's my
Oh.
opinion.
a
Hot take.
landing spot for
I
Cooper
love Miles
Cup
Garrett.
that
I-
not a lot of people are talking about.
Where?
He stays home,
He's not staying home.
but
He's
he's
not
not staying with the
Chargers.
Rams.
Oh.
He goes to the Chargers.
Oh, for
I don't know if the Rams will do business with the Chargers, but I think
Interesting.
Herbert needs more help. Herbert needs more
He
Yeah.
help.
does need help. Well,
Herbert needs help.
And he could also be a very good mentor to Landon.
yeah, he just needs. Yeah, he just needs a wide receiver that's not named Quinton Johnston. That's
Yeah.
all he needs. It's just anyone
Yeah.
but Lad McConkey.
Yeah. I don't think the Rams would do business with LA.
They want him gone.
Yeah, I don't-
Yeah, and that's sad because
They kind of disrespected him.
they
man.
like
see Coop
they
with
like
the
almost ran his name
Commanders,
through the mud. Like they were like, we don't want you anymore.
took him
actually,
out back.
you
Like, legitimately
no,
said they want him
literally,
ASAP.
and spat
Yeah.
on him. Like for what? What did he do?
That's
He
such an
loves LA
unfortunate
too. I
way.
love Coop.
He loves LA.
Yeah. Do we want to outro this show?
No, they got
Do
No,
we-
I can
Well-
do that. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Well, here's to Cooper Cup's future. Thank you so much for joining us. Season 5, Episode 3 of Teed Up. Thank you to our video editor and producer, Aidan Swanepoel, and our multimedia producer, Nicklin. If you want to stay up to date in the latest in Long Beach sports, check out our website, LB Current, and follow us on our socials at LB Current.
Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you later.
Oh yeah. You gotta throw the hearts up.
Oh.
fake hosts.
They didn't even throw out the right heart. Oh.
Let me do those
All
soccer
right,
type ones.
bring on the next one. Bring on the next group.